Hey, so today I'm going to be showing you how to make the best strength build in the game. It's balanced between PvP and PvE, but it's extremely good in PvP. So what you're going to need is one's helm, his armor, his gauntlets and leggings, basically the whole outfit. You'll want the Fume Ultra Great Sword +5. It's ultra important. It has S scaling and strength. It also has 80 defense, so you can block. I would advise blocking, like in a boss fight, you can block probably a couple blows, and then you want to roll out of the way. In PvP, you should not block unless you're at full health. I mean full stamina. You'll want to block like 1 or 2 hits, then roll out of the way before they break your guard. You'll want Havel's Ring +1 to increase your load. That's extremely important. The Ring of Favor +1, that's also extremely important for the increase in HP and stamina. You'll want the Ring of Protection to increase your physical damage absorption by 13%. And the Blue Tearstone Ring, it increases damage absorption by 20% when your health is below 20, at or below 20. You're probably wondering why not the Red Tearstone Ring, but that's because this one has saved me multiple times in PvP. When I've had like only probably 2% of my health left, and I would have been dead otherwise. It can also save you in PvE quite a bit. So that's the weapons. In stats, you're going to want 27 Vigor. It doesn't help out much after that. Plus, you have the Ring of Favor increase in it. So you got that nice boost there. You want 35 Endurance, so you'll be able to do 4 swings, or 3 if you're two-handed. You'll want 42 Vitality because your armor is heavy as hell, and it's extremely helpful. And 50 Strength. As you can see up there, the stats, the Vitality and Strength, have made my defense 178, which is already quite high. Damage absorption for physical is 37, and then 35, 6, and 6. When you get below 20% and the Blue Tearstone Ring kicks in, your physical damage absorption will go up to 50, and then the others will be like 49, 47, 49, and 49, I believe, or 48. So that's extremely helpful. It'll save you a lot. The weapon does 570, which is already pretty high. But the reason you want the Pyromancy Glove +9, and you only really need to upgrade it till that spell buff is at 116, because I think that's what affects the increase from what I can tell. But you can buff this weapon. It's the only Titanite one I know of that can be buffed. And when you power it up, you go to 664. You'll be able to do 664 damage from your 570. So that is extremely helpful. And it will last a long time. Like, I mean, a few minutes, a long time. You could probably make it to a bonfire off only doing it once, and you'll be able to buff your weapon 3 different times. Now, in PvP, you'll want to, if somebody's rolling around you constantly, just keeps dodging, you'll want to do one-handed like this. Because if you can see, it comes back on the right side, like the whole way back. And if they're rolling behind you, there's a good chance it's going to smack them and do some pretty good damage. I would advise only doing 3 swipes though. Like 1, 2, and then 3, and then jump backwards, like roll. Because you don't want your stamina to break and then they critical you. Two-handed should only take about 2-3 hits like this. And sometimes if you're fighting 2 people at a time, the other guy won't know and he'll come up behind you and he'll get smacked on that backswing. I've killed someone like that before. And also sometimes the guy in front of you, if he's a noob, he doesn't know that your great sword comes back down from being behind you, and he'll run up to try to stab you. Like, he'll run up right now, and then you smack him. Because you can't be stunned during that combo. You can before you start it, but once you start, they don't stun you almost ever. It takes, I think it only really happens with the lightning sphere. The dragon something spear. Heavy attacks you can go like this, and then you have about 2 seconds, 2.5 seconds, and you can hit the button again. So sometimes they'll run in, like they're running now, to go smack you, and you can just hit it again, and then smack them. And that'll do massive damage. And it's a lot faster than that. I was holding it. You just want to tap it if they run into you. A lot of times in PvP, I'll just go like this and jab at them, then jump backwards to conserve stamina. This weapon is also a boss destroyer. When buffed at 6.6, and it's at 664, it'll do massive damage to them. Pretty much any boss, just about. Anyway, that is this strength build. It's great. Try it out. Let me know what you think about it. I will have a link in the description on how to get all of the items, from the weapons to the rings, if you don't know where to get the plus rings. So, leave a comment, like, subscribe if you want to, and let me know if there's any builds you want to see. I'm thinking about doing a sorcerer build next. I think that would be fun and interesting to see how high powered I can get it. I know sorcery is quite a bit stronger in this game than the last one. But anyways, I'll show some gameplay of this actual weapon in PvP. Invading, but I promise it works out in this arena too. Just invading was easier. It's easy. And I want to see if I can get some double kills with it when this arena's only one at a time. But let me know what you think. And leave a comment with some suggestions. Enjoy the battle.